Good morning, this is Chef Andros from Nicosia, Cyprus. I know it has been a very long time since I uploaded a video on YouTube, but forgive me, we have many other things to do. We are a very big family, and I really don't have much time to do videos anymore. But anyway, this is Christmas 2023. We are having in our home guests for Christmas Eve, and this year we will be doing a refined cuisine that matches with the abilities of a good chef. So one of the items on the menu will be a Chateaubriand. A Chateaubriand is a recipe. It's not a piece of meat. Chateaubriand was a politician from the Napoleonic era, and we will be doing the recipe after his name. So what we have is a whole tenderloin steak, and I will be cleaning it for you, and I will be talking about the Chateaubriand. Okay, so let's get the camera facing the fillet steak. That's it. I think that this is a very good angle, and of course I will be having to stand and do it, but clearly you can see the fillet. So this is the whole fillet steak. According to the label, this is a top quality Brazilian fillet steak. It's more than 5 pounds. It's about 2.5 kilograms, and this is considered to be a large fillet steak or a tenderloin steak, and this is how I got it. So it's got a tear into the silver skin, which is no problem, and I will be using a filleting knife to clean my fillet steak. So I will be starting from the head. I will expose the silver skin because I don't want it on my meat. Now I will turn it to the other side. Alright, what I'm going to do, I will get, when I have exposed all of the silver skin, I will insert my knife below the silver skin in the beginning on the head. This is the head and this is the tail. So I will be removing the silver skin in this method, and I will take it all in one go. Remember, there was a hole on the silver skin, but it's not a problem. So okay, as you have seen, the wastage is minimal. Okay, so I will be removing some more silver skin here and there, and we will go into details how to use a fillet steak for all purposes. So I will be going to the back. I will use my hands, my fingers, to remove some of these connective tissues and the little skins. It is very important to go minimal with the wastage, because this is an expensive meat. Actually, this 23 Actually, this piece of meat, it cost more than 93 euros, about 93 euros. And in a normal situation that the restaurant needs to make portions, okay, I will get it into the center of my camera. So we have here the head of the fillet, we have the heart of the fillet, and we have the tail. Okay, normally in a restaurant or hotel kitchen, they would separate this meat into sections. So actually we can cut in portions, and this meat should make 10 portions. Okay, they weight 2.5 kilograms without the wastage. It must make 10 portions of about 8 ounces or 240 grams. This is if we will sell it, we will serve it as portions. Now, in the case that there is a professional chef and he can advertise that he can do things, he could as well use the head of the fillet. This is the head of the fillet over here. And he could make a Chateaubriand for 2 or 3 persons. Depending how many persons, he can make this much or he can make this much. But in our case here, we are a family. I will make the whole thing into a Chateaubriand. Probably I will fold the tail and tie it in a way like this so that it is cooked evenly. Okay? So normally, I told you before that, I told you that in other videos that Chateaubriand is not a piece of meat. So I cannot say that this is the Chateaubriand. No. The head can make the recipe of a Chateaubriand. Okay? Then, if we use this as a Chateaubriand and not slice it as portions, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 the best portions of cœur de filet. Cœur de filet, it means the heart of the fillet. Then we can make another 1 or 2 portions from here and call it tournedos. Or we could as well say that this is all the heart of the fillet, and the tail we can make filet mignon. So according to the European standards, this is not the filet mignon in the middle. Filet mignon is the tail. So this is the cœur de filet. This is the heart of the fillet. And it's the most valuable piece of meat on the animal. Okay? This much that I show you here. Okay? This is the best piece of the fillet. This one, it can make a Chateaubriand. We can cut in nice portions to serve as a fillet steak and charge more if we are a restaurant. And the tail, or sometimes we can take a small piece from the head and a piece from the tail and cut it in strips and serve it as a stroganoff, or other recipes that we need to have the meat cut in strips. Okay, so in our case, I will just fold the tail like this. I will tie a string into a part so that we have a consistent cooking in the oven. And I have another video how to make a Chateaubriand, so you can follow that. Remember that to clean the fillet, to cut the fillet, we need to have a pointed knife, and this is a filleting knife. Please don't use one of these large kitchen knives to clean a fillet because you will have a lot of wastage. Okay, so I am wishing you Merry Christmas for 2023 and a very, very happy New Year 2024. Hopefully, we will have peace around the world in 2024 without any viruses anymore, and with the best of health. Bye bye, this is Chef Andros from Nicosia, Cyprus.